What? 35 minutes. Bloody mushrooms in here. Every time I'm in my ice, they're all drunk as a bitch. I see my homies sniffing cake. But that's fucking with me. Shorty didn't like my music, but she fucking with me.
Alright, man, it's LakeHomie. We're here with Richiewitdahitz, DJ Lucas at Cactus Club right now. You got a show tonight, man. How you feeling?
Hell yeah, what's up? DJ, I'm chilling. I'm good. I'm happy.
Yeah.
Good to have you be here.
How you feeling?
I'm feeling great. Happy to be here, man. You know, same shit.
So, I mean, you've done plenty of shows here in Milwaukee, man. It's like, what, your fourth time here?
Yeah.
You tell us a little bit about the connection between you and Milwaukee and how you got to this point?
Yeah, first time I was in Milwaukee, I played in Harambe, however you say that neighborhood. It was just at a house, and I just got connected. I think just someone who liked my music. Shout out the homies like Eric and them. And then I just kept coming back. I like Milwaukee. I knew I had fans here. I knew I had a good energy, so I kept coming back. And then the first time I came out here, I got put onto the Milwaukee music by my boy Dylan Greyhound. So that's how I learned about Richie.
Nice.
So I'd say that was even like 2019, 2020. That's when I got put onto a bunch of Milwaukee music. And from there, I started just keeping my eye on it. And so when Richie and them were going nuts, I was just like super tuned in the whole time. Okay. And every time I was coming to Milwaukee, I was trying to figure out how to tap in with the sound. Because, you know what I mean, I was just playing bars and this and that and tapping in with the people who fuck with my music. But yeah, I really wanted to tap in with Milwaukee, so. Right.
So now you got a new collab out with Richie you guys put out like a couple months ago. So is there any more work that you've been doing or any other people you've been connecting with Milwaukee over the past couple months?
No one else in Milwaukee. I feel like I'm with like the right person. Like this ain't just as dope as on some East Coast, Midwest and everything, but this is deeper than that too. This is real music. So it's like, it ain't just about you know what I mean? Like, this is a deep connection.
Like bro, I could pull up on bro, and like, not like, have to worry about music constantly. You know what I mean? Like, I really locked in with them. Like, it's really some good people, you know? Like, they don't act Hollywood, and you know, they really have a lot of fans. They should act Hollywood, but they don't. I fuck with them.
Yeah, that is important to have that genuine connection over the music, not just, like you said, kind of go anywhere and mess with whoever. That makes
obviously,
sense.
like, we moving, so we gonna connect on that too. Like, we doing good shit, but it's also like we just I think we both it's beautiful when you find someone you respect their music. It's different when you just fuck with their music, but when you respect it and you really know what's going on. I knew before. You know, I bought a beat from bro actually at the beginning. Yeah, I reached out to bro. So I was fucking with bro. And
that's fire, man. Buy beats from Richiewitdahitz. DJ Lucas doing it too. That's what I'm talking about, man. For real. Pay your producers.
Yeah. Well, you like a producer that's gonna charge for a beat? They got some they got self-esteem. You know what I mean? And they should because they make good beats probably. So you got to pay that, and then it's gonna build a way better relationship too.
Hell yeah.
Because motherfuckers just gonna know like, you know what I mean?
Right. And then since we're like talking about your beat selection, I've noticed that you have a lot of like unique samples in a lot of your songs, like Dinosaur Jr. and stuff. Yeah. So can you tell me like where that influence comes from?
Yeah, just growing up, different music. Another reason me and Richie connect.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking about too.
Richie's like got a whole, just hip hop, you know, and I'm not just hip hop person, so it's like everything, music, and then I feel like right now hip hop is what it is, so that's why we in that. But you know, if we were in the '70s, we'd be doing fucking hair metal or this would be in fucking Primus somewhere or some dumb shit. We'd be going crazy. Like, yeah, like he's so, you can tell from his beats, like, hey, that man likes prog. You just know. If you really know, you know. But it's like, you can tell from my shit, I like some fucked up punk shit.
Hell yeah.
So that's just how, our influences, we let them ring in our music. We don't hold that shit back.
That's awesome.
Take pride in them.
Right. What are some of your biggest influences for your sound, Richie?
Oh man, a lot of the funk from the '70s, stuff that crossed over into the '80s. Man, just like the classic shit, Gap Band, Prince, Michael, just like.
Because from hanging out with you, I see you love sampling.
Oh yeah, I mean, I've been getting a lot into more like rare stuff now, like just messing, just digging and fucking with the vinyls and shit. But the influences, they gonna come out in the music regardless. So it's just, that's what I want to show is like I'm not just one sound, like I want to be able to go in any studio and be helpful. That's the only thing I want.
Right. Now, another question I have is that you obviously rep Western Mass really hard, and you're here in Milwaukee. There's going to be some people kind of learning about you and where you're from. Yeah. Can you give us some essential things that we should know about Western Mass?
Yeah, essential things. I'll say, like, people keep telling me a lot, like, they feel like Madison is similar to Western Mass, like, and it's, like, got a college town vibe. So you imagine Madison probably, but then we're smaller and we're more rural, and we're real small. Our college town only got, like, 10 to 20,000 people, residents, other than the students. You feel me? So we're small. it's like it's a small ass town with a big college in it. So we're a little more rural, but then we got some cities near us, some like kind of almost some Midwest shit, industrial towns that have been kind of, you know, down on their luck for like, you know, 60 to 100 years type shit, like old mills.
Yeah.
So shit like that, pretty much Midwest timing. But
that's what I related to a lot about your music
mix,
when I listened to it too. Is that it doesn't feel like I don't know, luxurious or just like something that's not relatable. You know what I'm saying? It felt super Midwest. So
really
like when
woods, you know,
when I found out about you, I kind of thought you were from the Midwest, and then like I started listening more. He's like, oh, he's repping Massachusetts hard.
I had a
you
pretty
know?
varied, like growing up. I was like lucky to. I think it's lucky. I went to a different school damn near every year. So like I meshed with the deep woods. I meshed with damn near the city. I meshed with the little towns, the college towns, the private school world. I've meshed with everything. So I really grew up around everything. That's why I rep Western Mass the way I do. I have a pretty good understanding of all the different pockets. You feel me? So I rep my whole section because even the sections that I don't represent know that I know that. You know what I'm trying to say? So I keep it real.
Hell yeah, dude. That's amazing. Have you been tapped into a lot of the Milwaukee music that's been going viral around lately?
This dude, he knows everything. Like, he's like an encyclopedia for like, just not only Milwaukee shit, but like all types of small towns that like are up and coming. Like, he was on us like 4 or 5 years ago, like, and it was telling us like, bro, y'all gonna be the, and I didn't believe it. I'm just like, all right, bro, you know, like, just like on some like regular, like people always, you know, hype it up, but he was on it, bro, you know, like, and now look at us, you know, Milwaukee's gonna be one of the new meccas, you know, like, so.
Hell yeah.
Yeah, no, yeah, like you said, like, yeah, I've been on it, and yeah, I'm not surprised. I've been on the viral. I feel like I was on it before the viral tip, but I was on it when it was more popping in like Ohio and over here in Cali and shit like that. Like,
hell yeah.
Like, he brought a Spanish Rice feature like way back for Uy, right? Or you put Uy on
yeah,
it?
I got a Spanish Rice verse on one of my favorite albums.
What? I gotta go check that out.
Yeah.
DJ Lucas Spanish Rice. It's out already.
It's been out for
years.
I'm late as hell.
Yeah, no, that's
Okay.
why it's like they tapped in and they did it the right way, and like when I really like researched, I'm like, oh no, these dudes are popping. Like, they
And that was
got their
before
own.
you knew him.
No. I connected with him. I bought the beat.
Okay.
And then I was like, yo, I want a Spanish Rice feature, bro. And then I realized that I think I connected with Spanish Rice on Instagram, and then they were working together.
Easy.
So
Yeah,
it was all just the same thing. I wanted the same sound that
Right.
they obviously been a part of. So shout out. I mean, yeah, I still am. I'm a huge fan of Milwaukee music, but yeah, I've been on it, motherfucker. He knows.
Right.
And I was telling him like, this shit gonna go dumb viral, like this whole Milwaukee sound.
Yeah.
And look at it now. Like I called it. He couldn't believe it when he came to New York, and he's hearing the influence and all this, and have bro out in New York all the time now. You know.
Us out there, bro. It's wild. Like, you know, like they look at us like we're really doing something. So it's like, and then when I look out there, I feel like they're really doing something. So it's just motivation being passed, and it's real good energy, man. There's a lot of good stuff I think gonna pop out this year. We've been working real hard, so.
On the tip of like Wisconsin too, I gotta ask for my people back at home. You mentioned Beloit in one of your songs too. How you know about Beloit, man? That's crazy. We ain't never been shouted out in a song before.
We were talking about last night. I'm not gonna say too much, but I said it in the song. You know, fucking what I say. They're going triple when they hit Beloit.
It said what it is right there. If you know, you know. I feel you.
Just fucking around, man. Them carts, fucking
Right.
around them carts.
Can you give me top 5 weed strains?
Top 5 weed strains.
Yeah.
I love GMOs. I love Chemdog. I like those hybrids, man. I like that shit. I like the gas, and I like that, but I like that shit gonna make you think, and you can sleep. That's why Chemdog is beautiful. You're gonna wake up, you're gonna think on it, but you can also put you to sleep.
Hell yeah.
I like those kind of weeds. I love like original Girl Scout cookies, man. I don't know. I love OGs.
Right.
I love a lot of weeds.
What about you, Richie? What's your favorite weed strain?
I mean, to be honest, y'all gonna laugh, but gelato. Cause like when I'm out of town and like I don't know, I'm not trusting all the Zaz. I know the gelato at least gonna be smoking somewhat decent, you know. So
Oh yeah.
it's all reliable to me. It's probably my favorite.
Right. Now, you're a legend already in Milwaukee. Your discography is one of the most impactful to the sounds in Milwaukee, I feel like, especially from like the 2018 to 20 era. How did you find out about DJ Lucas before, you know what I'm saying, when he was coming here and doing those shows? How did you get tapped into the point to where it was like, oh shit, let me really connect to this guy and make that music?
So when they bought the couple beats and the features and stuff, they actually booked a show out here. I wasn't able to make it to the first show, but the second time they came out, I made it to the show. It was at the Cactus Club.
No, it was at Promises.
Oh, that was at Promises?
Yeah, remember you
No, but where?
National, right?
No, actually, I did make it to the first show.
No, you
At
came
the
to a show
end.
at Cactus Club here
Here.
with Wiki and them. And
That's what it
Subject.
was.
But he didn't perform.
So Wiki was performing that?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Nah, that's why I didn't even realize that. Okay, so
So that's
I just
Subject. Yeah.
first time I met Sub, dude spinning wine. Like I never heard nobody spin wine. He's going crazy.
Oh, he's spinning
like,
big wine.
Yeah,
Okay.
like real life going crazy. And I'm recording the whole time. I'm like, bro, this is nuts. Like I'm over like getting emotional and like I'm like, man, it's crazy. Like I wish I wish everybody could have saw that. Like the way he was spinning it. Like bro, it's so cold with the DJing. Like he's on a whole nother level. But
Let's go. Subject on the show tonight too,
yeah,
man.
Subject,
by the way,
yeah, you know, so. But he's also like insane producer. We're born the same day. It's like it's wild.
Wow.
It's my twin.
Same day, bro.
That's
Like,
literally
that's
the same
different.
day.
Same year, right?
Yeah, same day.
Same day, same year.
Like,
Him
literally
and
same
Subject
day.
are born, bro.
That's
Some
crazy.
Different shit.
Yeah, cosmic, exactly. So it's I feel like all this shit's meant to happen, bro. Like me meeting them, every like part of the story, and it keeps unraveling. Like it just be funny, bro, because it's like it was supposed to happen for sure.
Yeah. And I think that this connection between Boston and Milwaukee is really cool because it's in the hip hop realm here too, but there's also a really cool hardcore and punk scene that you were telling me is going on in Boston, just like we have here.
Yeah,
and
Boston too, probably, but I'm not as tuned in with Boston.
okay, more in Western Mass.
Yeah, we're like an hour and a half, 2 hours.
Okay,
so
my
like,
bad, my
No,
mistake.
it's
Yeah.
cool. It's just
Yeah.
like we don't claim, we don't try to lie, you know what I mean?
Totally, yeah, I
The
get
cool
it.
part about them is like they don't like they all be together, but like when it's Papo and Subject, they bring the Jersey, like Elizabeth, and then Wiki bring the New York, he bring the Boston, the Mass shit. So it's like, and I bring so like we're kind of like all over the place, but I like that because it's like you gonna get like if we drop a tape, you gonna get all type of different spice.
Yeah,
you ain't
and
just
that's
gonna get the
exactly
same
what I was
type
getting
of-
at too.
I want to do something like that where it's like you just give the world like just everything, like instead
It's
of
really some shit like this man's too nice not to, bro. And he know. And
He is a great
And
guy.
me
Yeah.
too. No. I'm saying he's too nice at music not to make insane music. Like me
Yeah.
too, bro. I feel hurt in my heart when I just make some shit that I'm just like, oh, it's cool,
it's all right,
bro. But like, yeah, it's
not what we're
deep,
here for,
bro.
man.
That's not what we're here for. Like, not
Right.
us, bro.
You care about the standard and the quality of what
Yeah,
you're
and
doing.
it's gotta last.
Not here with that
Yeah.
microwave type of shit.
It can't just be a couple years or just a temporary thing. I think a real hit lasts over 10 years, and past that, it could keep, the real hits
Are timeless,
yeah,
really.
timeless.
Yeah,
Yeah,
timeless.
that's a real hit, So
I hear
it's
that.
hard to make a real hit. That's the reality of it, And I know that in the back of my mind every time I'm making something. So that's what I'm striving for. Especially with DJ, I'll be real picky. Like,
Yeah.
Right.
can't just drop, mediocre.
I think we appreciate that, as real artists, like because we grew up on something where it's like, all right, the quality of the music was, I think,
was better.
like much.
It was
I mean,
better.
everything's subjective.
It was
or whatever,
more of like,
yeah,
it was
Thought
more
out,
of
took
the
longer.
it was
Yeah.
more of the priority.
yeah,
Like I always say that, like you used to see people who like didn't necessarily weren't like beautiful looking, but they like you thought they were beautiful because their music was so good.
Right,
And like that
right.
now, I feel like it's just like you got to be beautiful, not just specifically looks. But you know what I'm saying? Like
Yeah,
that's
no.
more of like an overarching concept.
right.
Like they want it to look, they want it to move first. They want that shit to move before
Yeah.
they so. So that's just what it is. We lucky enough to have some people listening, so we gonna give them some good shit.
Right.
We ain't gonna waste no time. Like,
Right.
That's pretty much how we look at it, and that's why we all get along.
Hell yeah.
All of us Subject, Power, all of us Wig, everyone, Richie, because that's our whole thing.
Right.
We're trying to make good ass shit. Go listen to Traveling Man. Me and Richie just got one shit. There's a video.
Drop
It's on streaming.
one.
That shit's hard as fuck because I don't compromise how I rap for no one. But Richie's like, yo, let me show you how we do this shit. So I'm obviously influenced. Ain't that different, but I did a little different punching style with Richie. He was just showing me a little bit. Let's have some real Milwaukee shit right
That's
here.
dope for you to be able to be open to that like that.
Yeah, no, I'm not gonna listen to a lot of people, but I was just having this conversation. Certain people, I'm gonna shut up. I'm gonna listen. I don't care. I'm not nothing. At the end of the day, I'm just another person. So you gotta remember.
That's why
that.
he's nice because he listens and like not saying that I don't do that with every single artist, but I will throw suggestions, and if someone is responsive to it, then I'll keep throwing suggestions.
I think
And
that
I think-
makes a really good,
I
chemistry
think that's
in
the best,
studio.
bro. That's the best music when like everybody's locked in. So I mean,
I agree.
there's not enough producers. There's a lot of beat makers, but I think we need to focus. Turn the beat making into producing. Where you go take some singing lessons or rap for a little bit so you can help the artist a little more. You might understand it a little better.
Yeah. And if you're just someone who's starting off and making the beats, maybe, find somebody who's a little bit more advanced. You can learn how to get to that next step, so.
Find you a mentor, man. That's
quick. Find you a team.
Yeah.
You gotta have a team, not just having 20 people around you who get money, Like, you gotta have a team. You got people who are sitting in the corner editing.
Yeah.
Shit like that.
Actually, man.
Because, like, me growing up, like, we had lots of people, but now I've learned you just need something, and everyone gotta be doing something.
Yeah.
Everyone has to have a job for it to work like a machine.
What do you feel like, because you've had a long career, you're 10 years in this game. What do you feel like has worked for you when you've had the most success in your career so far?
To be honest, just treating other artists with respect, dude. That's the biggest shit. And not just thinking you're bigger than motherfuckers because you're moving. Like, that's why I was saying even about paying for beats. Like, I'm from the SoundCloud world where it was like how to just get a free video, how to get a free beat, how to do everything free. And it's not just about money, but it's just about showing respect, treating people how you want to be treated. Once I started paying people for shit, I started getting paid more for features, I feel like. Just put into existence, because then it's like, I don't know, you just learn.
Reciprocation.
Yeah, and if you want this fucking beat or something, you might have to, or, figure it out, whatever, split this or that, interact, create a relationship, obviously. Like, it isn't always going to be money, but yeah, I'll say that's a huge thing that changed in my career, maybe 5-6 years in, just treating money like a tool instead of, like, trying to just, you start getting more money when you start using it as a tool.
I love that, man. I think a lot of people need to learn from that. So people be scared to invest in themselves,
It's like a gym membership.
Yeah.
It's like you start off, you might want to start working out. But I might start working out, but once you buy the gym membership, now you got to go,
Right.
So like, you got to take it seriously. You're just wasting money, So.
Right. And is there anything else that we feel like we should touch on or shout out here, man?
Let me think. Shout out Joey Turbo. Shout out you for booking this show. Shout out Richie, obviously, for bringing us all together. I love this interview because I've done a lot of interviews, but it's really nice doing it with bro. Shout out Joey Turbo, though. That's the homie who got a spot out here. Go to Promises.
There's an after party at Promises tonight, too, after the show. So Cactus Club doors open at 7 p.m. DJ goes on at about 10 p.m. And then once he's done, we're headed over to Promises for after party. Is there anything you want to shout out, Richie?
Oh man, shout out the crew. I can't really shout out anybody else.
There we go, man. It's MKEVERIFIED, DJ Lucas, Richie with the hits. Have a good rest of y'all night, man. Peace.